History is written on battlefields. But empires are not born behind castle walls. They are born in the shadow of darkness. On the silent lands of Anatolia, in a corner everyone overlooked, a small fire was shining as if defying the dark. There was no king in sight, nor a great army. But within that fire, there was a spark that would change time. As an era was coming to its end, the world had to be ready for a new beginning. Byzantium. Its castles were great, but its struggles for the throne were greater. Meanwhile, from the east, the Mongol storm was approaching. In the lands they passed through, only fear remained. Order did not exist. Borders were indifferent. The future was uncertain. And right in the middle of this chaos, there was a small group. Its name. The Kailar. They were a small community, yet they did not fit where they stood, because history did not distinguish between great or small. From the shadow of the eagle, this group forged a leader. His name was Osman. He was not merely a leader searching for land. What set him in motion was not his sword. It was his dream. His devotion to justice. His desire to protect the powerless beneath his shade. He wished to plant the seed of an ancient tree whose branches would embrace the world. Those who gathered around Osman were not made up of simple soldiers. They were men who had nothing to lose, except their belief. They were noble Ghazis. They advanced not for treasure, but for a purpose. With every step, not only for land, they moved forward to build justice and order. When Byzantine castles were defeated one by one, this was not merely a military defeat. This was the beginning of a new history. Silent, yet self-assured, a power was rising. For Osman, victory was not destruction. It was establishing just rule. That is why what he left behind was not ruin, but justice. And then, a breath. With Osman's final breath, a life came to an end. But a story did not end. That was the moment it began. His son Orhan, who succeeded him, knew that what remained from his father was not merely land, it was an obligation. The responsibility of building a system, the taking of Bursa, was not the destruction of a city. It was the beginning of the birth of a capital. There was no longer a small community. There was now a settled, established state. And that small fire was now ablaze, a great fire that began in Anatolia, crossed borders, and engulfed continents. Perhaps it was not yet an empire, but fate had already decided. This is not the story of Ottoman victory. This is the story of a will formed beneath the shadows, of a dream that walked with patience, of a state built with justice. And like every great story, this too began with a silent step, before the world noticed.